Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to check in and let you guys know that I am doing better and going to physical therapy and occupational therapy. And I just wanted to show you that basically these are the trees that I will be using. I've got lavender growing over here, English lavender, a bunch of different thyme balm and lemon balm to put tinctures and stuff together for people with different ailments. The lemon balm is really good for the nervous system, as well as the lavender to calm down. I have clary sage and marigold, and then I have a butterfly garden, as well as a family of bees that come every year, so hopefully more bees will come and pollinate the flowers here. Feed My City is basically, this is for Deschutes County, Bend, Oregon, and Redmond, Oregon. And I basically started with my own garden. So as you can see, it's not really done yet. Let me flip it over. So right now, this is the butterfly garden, and this is the, I can actually see my ground. Everything was frozen over, otherwise I would have seen it later. But this is my meditation garden. So my meditation space, and I've got wind chimes that are amazing when you can hear them, and a hummingbird. And so as you can see, there's different Vanderwolfs that are here as well. And for my firemen and my boys that were lost, I so appreciate you. For the Navy SEAL that just lost his life, I mourn my life. I mourn for the veterans that have been scandaled, malpracticed, and tortured. It's really honestly time for us to unite. And Feed My City is basically, this was all brought together because of what happened at the VA. So if it didn't happen at the VA, I wouldn't be here right now, you guys. I'd be running, cycling, and making over 200 grand in Texas as a nurse. But right now, I'm healing, and it's not about the money. It's really, honestly, right now, Feed My City is going to grow into international. It's already in Australia, and other people are, it's growing. England, I'm sure it's going to be popping up. So again, this is my meditation garden and my healing garden, where I take different herbs and mix them for people. Lemon balm, lemon thyme, a whole bunch of different mints and balms and stuff like that. And then here's my meditation space, where I basically just think and I sit and I, wonder, and, no, it's not all done because I wasn't walking. This is the first time that I've been able to actually express what's gone on with the VA without stuttering. I've been in occupational therapy and speech therapy now for almost 2 years. So I was bedbound and in a wheelchair for over 1.5 years. And so basically I'm relearning, just like a baby. Basically I'll explain it like this, because I was talking to my buddy Sean, as you guys all know. So I'm going to be switching from half water to half land, because I'm so committed to getting on my bike and running again that I want my Achilles to come down. Basically, I have about 1.5 inches to go. I want anybody and everybody that's listening right now to please contact my local representative and flood his emails, flood his office with mails and emails and texts and everything for me as well. Many of you have asked what you can do. That's what you can do for me. Contact my local representative. It's Merkley, Walden, and Wyden. And I'm in Oregon, Deschutes County. That's 97701, 97702, 97756. And then you can see mindysfight.com. And also this, basically, like I said, this was all made because of my injury from San Antonio, Texas. So the reason I'm bringing it together is basically this garden wouldn't be here if it didn't happen in Texas. And then I have Angel's tree over here because when I moved it, she was very angry So I moved it back, and I just want to remember her because she was my service dog, and she passed away in October. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. Like, she loved these pine cones. She would break up these pine cones and lay them right there for me, because she knew that I needed pieces. So she would bite them up, chop them up for me, and then leave them. Oh, she was so amazing. She would let me know, like, when my blood sugars were high and low. She was an amazing, amazing, amazing dog. I think I'm struggling because I don't have her. So, oh well. Moving on. So, eventually you'll see, hopefully we'll have this resolved. I still need a lot of help in the backyard. But I have little boxes as well. Like, here's the fresh spruce and the rosemary. And there's specialized rosemary there. And I've got blueberry, elderberry, blackberry. Actually, every berry you could think of is probably from there to there. And then everything's frozen right now in my in my little garden, and everything is frozen in the house too, so I won't open that because everything's literally frozen. But this is all growing, and then eventually what I wanted to do is I have the wood and I have windows. I wanted to take it and expand this basically so that I could put a pool right here. Because basically my spinal cord doesn't really move as well because of what Dr. John Hinchy did to me. Dr. John L. Hinchy needs to be fired. Dr. John L. Hinchy needs to be disbarred for medical malpractice. Dr. John L. Hinchy from San Antonio, Texas needs to be publicly acknowledged for the torture, scandal, malpractice, for what he did for veterans. For the San Antonio VA has been the highest scandalized place, but nobody really wants to see it. Nobody really wants to talk about it. Well, I do, because it happened to me. And at first I was coming out to tell people, like, I understand that it was basically me telling you that the veterans needed help. And really now I'm just coming out to tell you it's really me that needs help as well. I need water. And so I just want to be open and honest with you guys that yes, my speech right now is amazing. Yesterday, not so much. But, you know, every day is different. And I wanted to show you guys and help you understand what I'm going through. So basically CRPS, I put that on my, I think I put that on the Facebook page. And basically what happens is when you're laying down for 2 years, basically, and your leg is up on one side, your hips change, your body changes. When we send astronauts to space, they become osteoporotic, meaning we have to get them back down on ground and we have to physically get them to weight bear. It's very painful to actually get those muscles to remember what they're supposed to do. So it's like a wobbly baby, basically. So imagine a baby relearning how to, you know, basically learning how to walk, actually. So you know when they wobble and bobble, basically that's what I've been doing. And I've had a lot of help with my neighbors, thank God, in the snow. Otherwise, I'd be ultimately screwed. So, I don't know if they're watching, but if you are, thank you. And then also, like I said, Feed My City is going to be international. And the reason I brought this program in is basically because of my dog, Angel, and because I thought, you know, if I'm growing food, I don't really eat that much, and I could share so much. So I've got apple trees, pear trees, cherry trees, and a whole bunch of other herbs that are going to be growing. So basically what Feed My City is all about is taking a box and basically making it into something that says Feed My City. And you can become a representative in your city. Just call your food bank and then please notify me so that we can get an open dialogue. Mindy'sFight.com has the Feed My City on there. And the reason I'm incorporating it all, honestly, is because this garden and Angel's Peace wouldn't be here if this didn't happen to me. So the reason I'm coming out now is because everybody keeps asking me, why do I keep saying veterans? Why don't I say myself? I guess it's been really, really hard to admit that I was tortured. And representing 5,000 people and being able to fight as a soldier, you know, to be honest with you, I was ashamed. I felt guilty for not being able to take care of myself. And it's the stupidest thing. I mean, it's your brain basically with PTSD. Like, even though I was a soldier, doesn't mean I should be able to take on 4 men. You know, that there's no rational reason why I should even think about having to do that, especially at a hospital, you guys. So I really want to encourage you to please contact Tommy Loren. She's really trying to open an investigation against the hi, that's all, folks. Here we go with speech. Thank God I'm going to therapy in a few minutes. But listen, you guys, the veterans need your help, okay? I encourage you, please share my story to Tommy Loren. She's really trying to bust open these stories. So if she can do it, and also get in touch with John Burke. On my Facebook page, on my regular page, I'm almost reached about 5,000 friends, so I'm going to be probably deleting a lot of them just because I'm not here to advertise for anybody else. I'm here to basically help veterans, and against my own retardedness, I decided to go ahead and be open and honest with the VA clinic locally here in Bend. And let me just tell you, they're assholes, okay? There's no other way to say it. We're getting treated like shit. So I couldn't even get the glasses that I needed. And even though the resident said that I needed something, the attending came in and he was the biggest douchebag ever. So if you ask me if I want to go to the VA clinic or a VA, I'm going to tell you, no, never. Trump needs to privatize our care. We're not getting care, you guys. I'm basically relearning how to walk. I'm relearning how to balance. This leg, I'll just show you because people are asking, like, what's it look like? It's not an ET leg anymore. I understand that, but I'm still not walking. These shoes, it's called UFOs. That's the only reason why I can balance, because they have a sponge that basically makes it so that I can take my heel and move. So basically with UFOs, OOFOS, it's a European company, I believe, from Sweden. What they do is they have a spongy material. I would love to talk to them about something on sneakers, because I have an idea about this with CRPS. That basically, like I said, Feed My City and Water Gypsy are committed to veterans getting help, privatizing our care. I'm done with the scandals. Launch the investigation, okay? They have the UPC codes. The judge already basically awarded, you know, I didn't get awarded the money, so like people are saying, well, what did you get? I got peace and serenity knowing that basically they know I wasn't crazy. And that's the only thing I really was trying to prove, because the San Antonio VA made it so that the psychiatrist basically changed everything. So I encourage you to launch this investigation, John Burke. John Burke, you know that you investigate a lot of the Veterans Affairs. I want you to open and launch an investigation against malpractice, scandals, torture, Mindy Dougherty, Dougherty, Water Gypsy, WTR, GPSY. I'm in Oregon. I will never, ever, 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 ever step into a VA. Why? Because they treat us like shit. They never take care of us. And the people that are chiming in, that are like 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 out of millions, it's over. We need to get help. So contact Tommy Loren for me, because you guys are asking me what you can do. There's 5,000 of you, almost, and there's only one of me. So please, when you send me messages, I'm honestly trying to get to them as fast as I can. But I can't, I I can't get to them all. So please, when you're asking me, can you talk, I really can't right now because I'm concentrating on my therapy. And I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm honestly concentrating on getting this message out. So you guys ask me what you can do to help. This is what you can do to help me get my message out so that the veterans are not suffering anymore. I have a friend of mine that just called me from Pennsylvania. They're not getting treated any better than you thought, okay? The news is making it seem like, oh, we're getting treated so much better. Then what they're doing is actually paying people to chime in, like the douchebag who did on mine, that I decided to ignore because he basically is just trying to get my attention. And you guys are right. I'm working on ignoring the assholishness, but it's really, really frustrating when people have no fucking clue what the VA is doing to us, okay? Not only did that picture show the other thing, but what they didn't show is the other guy that was laying in the shower dead for 4 days. So if that was your brother, your sister, your aunt, and your dad, you wouldn't care. And people are asking me, why are you so frustrated? That's why, okay? It's not just a veteran. It's me and my friends. It's people that I actually know. It's not just some random people. Yes, I have about maybe 3,000 randoms on that other one, but there's about 2,000 of you that know me. And you know me very well. And a lot of you have known me since, some have known me since I was 6, 15, 20, in 1997 and on. There's pictures all over the place. So you cannot tell me I was not where I was, all right? I want my DD-214 fixed, Donald Trump. And I want you to stand up and lead this country and stop messing around, okay? Everybody's getting nervous because you're being a character. We don't need you to be a character right now. We need you to lead the country. Unite us. Don't keep separating us by telling us this person is this person is that. Muslims aren't against us. There's no actual religion that's against us, you guys. It's all bullshiza. So we need to start uniting, okay? And we need to figure out what we're going to do. So yes, I'm ranting because basically Tomi Lauren wants us to send her veterans issues and tapes and videos and stuff. Send her my stuff. Send her my pictures. Launch an investigation and you'll see that San Antonio already had an investigation launched against them, but everything was swept, of course, under the carpet. Why? Because Obama didn't want anybody to know what was really happening at the San Antonio VA in about 4 years ago. I wasn't there 4 years ago. I was there at March 12, 2014 to July 9, 2014. Grace, the nurse, you need to be fired as well for changing my records. I went from calm, discreet, and nice and polite to crazy, okay? I want to also let you know that I was drugged and I was slumped over in my wheelchair when my CNA found me. So all of this is actually documented and it was already sent to the judge. Like I said, the UPC codes are there. All you have to do is look and open your eyes, all right? So if the judge already said that this was true, maybe somebody needs to open their eyes. And yeah, am I upset and irritated? Yeah. If you don't like my voice, you don't like what I'm saying, peace out, because I'm not going to change. I'm not going to be a fish in a damn pool that's going to go along with everybody else. I'm a leader. I don't follow. I told you guys that. So the people that are chiming in that don't know me, peace out. Like, I'm serious. I don't have time for people that are going to argue with me. Like, I don't really want to hear it. I don't care. I'm at the point right now where I have a mission, and it's basically to get myself better because I'm really honestly trying to get my fucking foot to work. So this is what he did. I'll show you the scar. No, I don't look like E.T., but he flipped me over and he had fun with me because I was a whore. And they asked me if I was a whore or if I was a prostitute, if I was a drug prostitute or if I was off the streets. And so basically I told them to fuck themselves. And then when the psychiatrist came in and bumped my nose, I was like, what did you do that for? So if you ask me why I did the things that I did in the VA, Why don't you ask me what happened at the VA before you judge me and tell me that I'm an attention whore? I'm not an attention whore. Actually, everything is notated. I've got pictures. I really don't care what you think if you want to call me whatever you want, because I represented 5,000 soldiers at one point, and they are coming out. They are coming out. People that are alive anyways. There's not a lot of them that are alive, actually. And I want you to know that in Bosnia and Croatia and Tuzla West, that was NATO, by the way. So all these things that they're talking about, that they're trying to hide, yeah. All those things, like, now they're coming out with saying that the Agent Orange actually was there. How long did that take, okay? Do we really need to wait that long before we launch investigations that are true? Out, peace. We don't. We really, really, really don't. And the people that are watching, I'm not ranting and I'm not raving. I'm letting you know the truth. And if you want to hear it, tune in. And if you don't, unfriend me so that I can add somebody who does, because there's a lot of space and a lot of people that keep asking me to join. And I'm really trying to go through to actually see, like, who I want in my page. Because right now, I'm not here to argue. I'm here to Feed My City international. I'm here to make the veterans' medical and dental care get better. I'm here to privatize our care. That's all I want. All right? I want justice for my case. I want Dr. John Hinchy on a stick, a.k.a. I want his license, and I want him disbarred for medical mispractice. I want my case known as torture. I want my DD-214 fixed. And I want my thing to say that I was an HHT 26 Cav. There's people that have come out that were in my unit that are alive right now. So, time for the scandals to unleash, all right? San Antonio, VA, I know people that are in Texas. Why don't you launch this investigation, PI? You said that you were going to look at it. The journalist that talked to me the other day, why don't you go ahead and launch this investigation? You see that Tommy Loren saw that picture. You see the pictures and the videos that I've been sending for the last year. So now it's time to see that I was telling the truth. And basically I couldn't tell you because I've had to have speech therapy to basically undo everything that they've done. So let me tell you this also, that the brain is neuroplastic. I'm a trauma nurse, okay? I've been a nurse for over 20 years. I've been in the medical field since I was 18 or 19. I went in 1995. I was a combat medic. HHT 26 Cav. Look it up, journalist. You asked me what you wanted to do. You asked me what you want. You asked me what you can do to help. That's what you can do to help me. Contact Tommy Loren because that's what she wants to do. She wants to out the vets. Contact John Burke, John. Last name. Hi guys, thank you. Have a righteous day, you guys too. I'm John Burke, Burke, I believe. Anybody that's in Australia, I so appreciate you guys. I love and adore all your jokes. You fucking crack me up. Keep them coming because I've really needed the laughs. Peeps in Ireland, oh my gosh, so much love. When I can get my body working much better, I'll be flying out there to see you personally, and saying hi. Definitely needs to go to Ireland, and of course Sweden. So, and all those things that they say were going on in Sweden, by the way, were a lie. I called to make sure, and then I asked some people. I know, I'm so politically incorrect. So here's the worst one, you guys. So there's some Russians that were at the this women's convention or conference or whatever. So I chimed in and I was like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, where are the men around here? Is this like a lesbian fest?" Because I didn't know. You know, I always want to know like where I'm going into. I don't care. I just want to know. Because I walked into a bar and you know I'm straight, so I'd like to know like, "Hey, how you doing?" I don't care. I just want to know, just to know. And that's the other thing. I really don't understand why you would care if somebody's gay or not. But anyways, John Burke, squirrel, John Burke and Tommy Loren, they're trying to out the veterans. And so if you guys want to help me, and that's basically what you want to do, and a lot of people have been asking, you know, how can you help me? This is how you can help me. Contact Tommy Loren, Merkley, Walden. Merkley and Walden are actually Congress reps of Oregon. So they said start local. They said that I was starting too high. What they didn't know, I already won my first congressional when I was 19. So I start high because I don't like to go to the tadpoles. I hate going to the tadpoles. So I go to the top get things done, and that's why I represented 5,000 single soldiers. I don't wait to go to the bottom. This will get unleashed, okay? I am getting better. At some point when I'm able to fully speak and able to fully understand words in English again, because English is driving me fucking crazy right now. And it is my first language, so people keep asking me, what's my first language? I'm like, my first language is English, but I lost it because of John L. Hinchy. So look it up, Dr. John L. Hinchy. Dr. John L. Hinchy is the first one who basically, who's ruined my life. I'll stop there because I really don't feel like crying and going into all this mess again. EMDR is the greatest thing for PTSD. CBD oils, they're good for the spine. It's just not good enough. Like, I have, on my radiology reports, basically, I think I have 4 bulging discs and 3 herniated discs and some spurs. The sleep doctor basically said I have tracheomalacia from the doctor, or basically from somebody, shoving tubes down my throat. So all of this is basically, I have tracheal ligations, tracheal scraping, and tracheal malacia, where I'm basically using my accessory muscles out here to breathe. So that's why I kind of just cover up so that people don't see it. I really dim my disease because I don't feel like getting the comments like I got from the other douchebag who sees me as a girl and doesn't understand that I've led many, many men, and I don't care what status you are, your stars, your generals, any of that. It doesn't bother me. I've talked to any rank. I was the representative for Colorado, so it doesn't really bother me. I'll do it again. I'm coming back, you guys. Stronger than I thought that I was going to come back before, but hey, I'm telling you, my will is strong, but my body is needing a whole lot of work. My body feels like Gretchen, 88-year-old freaking wheelchair, but it's getting better. So I just encourage you guys to contact Tommy Loren for me, and let's bust this open. And then Isaac Stolzenbach, join me, love. I love you so much. You're my brother from another mother. We're gonna unite the veterans, you guys. I'm gonna start some things up, and you'll see that we will come together. You'll see that the United States will come together. Our veterans will come together. You will see this come together. You will see it. And you will see that Mindy Doherty was not lying to you guys. And yes, the story is fucking crazy. It's nuts, I'm telling you. But once they unveil the scandals that's really going on, you're going to flip a wig. Even if you don't have one, this is real. I think I could flip my own wig. So, you know, bear with me. I've been through a whole shit ton, and right now my brain is literally going through a whole mess of, you know, emotions and thoughts. And, you know, to be honest with you guys right now, I can't think about dating. I wish I could. I can't right now. My focus and my dreams and my goals right now are all focused on veterans and myself getting justice. I can't see anything else other than that. So I understand that you guys want to take me out and everything else, and that I appreciate all of those offers. However, right now I can't think about that until I get justice and that the veterans are taken care of. So right now my focus is Feed My City and the veterans right now. So I appreciate all the offers, and right now I'm concentrating on Feed My City and getting justice for myself. I guess I got to keep saying myself and the veterans. I do forget to include myself just because, like I said, I've represented so many people. I'm so used to saying us. I was never, ever I never thought that this could happen, to be honest with you. It's almost been 3 years. March 12, 2017 will mark 3 years since I broke my foot, when it was supposed to be 12 weeks. So I want you to know that obviously something a lot deeper happened if it's been 3 years. So I encourage you again, please contact Tommy Loren. Please contact my representatives in Oregon, which are Merkley, Walden, Wyden. start local, you guys. That's what they're telling me. So flood their emails for me, flood their Facebook for me, and flood their Twitters for me, or whatever you guys have for the social medias. I'm not all caught up on that. So like I said, I so appreciate you guys, and thank you for all your support. And we are coming together. There is going to be a united front coming, so I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.